Okay.
Hello again, this is Lloyd from Gizmos Games. We're doing another box opening for another duel deck. Heroes versus Monsters. I know this is an older one. So this one was to introduce the upcoming Thero set, which is a block getting ready to go out. So nice to kind of revisit some of these older sets and see what's in it, see what was worthwhile in the box. Kind of looking at the front of the box, our hero here, Sun Titan, that was originally from M11 and M12 versus Blukernos, the World Eater, which was originally printed in this set and then again in Theros. This is a good card. I like Blukernos. He saw a lot of play for me anyway. So, there's the back of the box. Alright, let's get it open. Pretty standard duel deck here. I mean, it comes with everything that the duel decks come with. Make sure I got these two decks right here. Come on, unfold. Alright. So, here's our heroes. So we have the card list here and the sets that they were originally printed from. Our typical, how to play the deck, different strategies. And there's two tokens in this one, a Griffin and a Beast. Pretty standard stuff. Here's the monster side. So, alright, let's get that out of the way. Here's our deck boxes again. Pretty standard stuff. This is one of those duel decks that was, for me was anticipated, but just, I don't know, it didn't really cut the mustard. I'm more interested in this duel deck for the Sun Titan and the Blukernos than I really am anything else. But let's go ahead and go through it and actually get a look at the cards in it. So we're going to move the monster deck aside here and look at heroes. So of course we got Sun Titan over here. Lumbering Vigilante, Figure Destiny. This card, for whatever reason, saw a lot of use in the shop. I guess I'll put it that way. Cavalry Pegasus, Fencing Ace. Big fan of that card, largely because of the double strike. Deviant, Stun Sniper, True Fist Paladin, Aura Auto. Putting the Cavalry Pegasus out because that was a new Theros card. Okay, Free Wind, Alex and Cymede. It's a rare and also a new card for Theros. Armory Guard, Gust Cloak Sentinel, Downstroke Paladin. Another rare. Condemn, Daily Regimen, Pay No Heed, Righteousness, Stand Firm, Magma Jet, Deal Perforos, Theros card, Dying Rage, Battle Mastery, Griffin Guide, Spike Monstrositus, Icarus Recovery, Wrath, Kinesis, Guild Gates, and then our lands, token. So, as you can see, here's the Heroes deck. I mean, pretty straightforward deck, nothing too out and about it. I mean, the rares are alright. It was good to see some of the reprints. Like I said, Figure of Destiny saw a lot of action in the shop when this came out. Kamal Pit Fighter also saw a lot of action in the shop. Annex and Cymede, it's one of those cards that I wanted to love, but it never really went anywhere. I think if it had actually been a 1/1 counter instead of 1/1 till end of turn, it would have been, I think that would have made the difference in the card. Ordeal Perforos, and one of the Ordeals from Theros block. Not a bad one. So let's get these out of the way and take a look at the monster deck. Of course, we got Plukernos. Plukernos is still, like I said, one of my favorite cards. In fact, he is in a Green Devotion deck that I personally am playing right now. So that card will probably actually end up in that deck. So let's go through this deck here. So Orcish Lumberjack, Deadly Recluse, Kavu Predator, Haydenus, Utah Druid, Blood Ogre, Gorehorn Minotaurs, War Clan Salvage, Deus of Calamity, Conjuring Manicore, Cater Hellion, Zargon Firebird. Move these over a little bit. Rampant, Tusken Troger, Argon Skybreaker. I mean, again, just kind of just a general issue I had with a lot of all these dual decks. Structure of Revelry, bringing him out because, again, that was one of the new cards in Theros introduced from the dual deck. There's a lot of cards just in this deck that just are not standard legal. And that's by far my biggest complaint about these dual decks, and that you have these dual decks coming out. They're supposed to introduce, they'll get you all excited about the new set coming out, which, yeah, there's a couple cards in here, actually. So Satyr Hateness, here's the 3 cards that were in Theros from this deck. They're supposed to get you excited about playing Standard and getting into Magic, but there just wasn't a whole lot of stuff Standard legal out of the decks. I mean, come on, Wizards. I mean, if you're going to make these dual decks, I mean, at least make them to where, I mean, as a new player, I can go out and buy a new sealed product and it be tournament legal. But it's kind of in that rant there. So we have our 3 cards from Theros: Plukernos, World Eater, Destructor of Revelry, Satyr Hatenist, and then our other rares right here. And the rest of the cards from the deck. I said this deck I just didn't care for it too much. I mean, just outside of the 2 cover foils, it's kind of an deck. This one that was coming out for cons, much better dual deck. Speed versus Cunning. I mean, much better deck in comparison. I really like what they did with that one in comparison. But you know, that's the deck. I mean, and of course we have the Speed versus Cunning video up, so check that out as well. But be on the lookout for more videos, and thanks for watching.